Hello and welcome to another exciting episode of the Aftermath podcast. My name is Ian, and as always, I'm joined by Dylan. And this is a most momentous occasion. You know why? There he is.
I'm here, baby.
There he went.
The tried and true.
It was a drive-by. I'm just like, hey, guys. And then you guys have to continue the podcast without me.
Yeah. Ethan was
Stuck the mic out the window.
Ethan was here for a full second.
Yeah, you guys asked
He's
for
in
him.
the fire truck, look out!
I just drifted fire.
Crazy.
You think they let me drive the fire truck? Hell no.
Starts blaring Rescue Girl.
So,
Hey, my name's Ethan.
yes.
This is my first ever time on the podcast.
Right.
I'm a guest. I've never been here before.
Brand new.
Anyway.
You have been here.
So
But it's
Ethan,
been a long-
tell me everything about you since I've never met you before.
I like cars.
Okay.
You like more than cars.
Also, cars. I don't know
Fucking
why
lie to me.
Don't lie to me.
why I pick cars.
That's your first option?
Yeah, exactly. Why
Fuck
I
is
pick
wrong
cars
with
is
you?
hilarious. Like, because I don't even like cars. like, I'm definitely not a car guy. There's a reason why I drive a Little Tykes first car. There's a reason I drive that thing. Like, I don't know why. That's what I picked. For some reason, all the things I like traveling and whiskey and drums, which I don't even play anymore, but, you know, all of them out the window. I was like, cars. I got put on the spot, bro. Tell me everything about yourself. Damn, I don't know a thing about myself.
Shit.
Dude, who am I?
I like to eat.
Yeah. I mean, I sure do like not dying. I
Drinking,
guess.
sign me up.
Honestly, say less. Just fiending,
So,
dude. Honestly, never mind. I was gonna quote this meme, but I forgot how it actually goes. It's like.
Damn.
My body loves, like, beer can't be bad for me. My body loves so beer that whenever I finally get one, I start shaking with anticipation. Or it's like I start shaking when I want the next one. I'm like, that's called DTs, but whatever.
What's your favorite beer?
My favorite beer?
The next one.
okay.
I literally, he didn't even let me finish I looked at the beer I was holding and he said, no, that one.
Because I knew you were going to say the wrong answer.
What's the right answer then?
The meme I showed you.
Oh,
What's your favorite
the
beer?
next one.
The next one.
Okay, no, I thought you were, never mind, that was a meme. I thought you were saying, hey, Ethan, what's your favorite beer? And I looked at the one like, probably this one. You're like, no, the next favorite beer.
Holds up bottle of piss.
Yeah. Whoa. No, my favorite beer is the next one. Actually, my favorite beer is free. My second favorite is cold. And my third one is the next one.
There you go.
Actually, no. My favorite beer is free. My second favorite is the next one.
Mhm.
My third favorite is cold.
There you go.
There you go.
It works.
My fourth favorite's Guinness.
It's always Guinness.
It's good.
Guinness.
Dude,
I was trying to.
Guinness.
I was trying to look around to see what was the previous episode that you were on?
Ages ago.
It's been a fucking...
And I'm pretty
been a
sure we were like
while.
at the beginning of this year, I was like, yeah, I'm going to be on the podcast more than last year. I think I can continue this. And then I just...
He was never seen
Yeah,
again.
exactly, yeah. Off the face of the earth. Just.
I want to say it was the Whiskey Cast, right?
That's
Where we
that's
did the
his
taste
show.
testing?
That's his show.
Oh, right.
Oh, yeah.
Nothing.
I need to do another
my God, dude.
About Nothing.
Yeah.
And talk
Been
about
even
some of my last
longer
trips.
since we've had an episode of
Yeah,
that.
well, that's also for the same reason. Like that one falls. Like this podcast can go on without me, but About Nothing's my thing, so I kind of,
Right.
I have to,
have to be here.
I kind of have to be
It
here for About
ends
Nothing.
when you do.
Yeah, and the problem is I've just been. It's if I'm not at the fire station, then I'm at home playing Terraria or doing
Or
homework.
League.
Yeah.
No, mostly homework.
Oh, hey, whoa. Don't use
Friend.
Okay, there we go.
He already said the actual word. If we're
I
going to
know,
get
I know,
demonetized,
I
it's
know.
too late for that.
I'm joking.
Whoa, we're family friendly all of a sudden?
Yeah.
Shit.
So
we're doing homework.
from what I can see, obviously you were on the first episode of the year, the Hyance Awards.
What's up?
In true fashion, that was I think the last episode that you were on.
That checks
What
out.
did you win fucking Final Wars?
I thought I was on another one that we.
But
Oh, that
well,
episode?
let's see.
I can't remember what won last.
Yeah, no, I am not even at all surprised that I went full time for school and I was just not here at all. Those labs for chemistry are the worst. The whole chemistry classes are great, but then every week they're like, no, sit down for 4.5 hours in your house and do it. And it's like, ugh. The labs shouldn't take that long.
Die instead or something.
The labs shouldn't take that long, but some of the
Final-
graphing problems are like fucking ages, man.
Yeah.
Final Wars is actually older Then,
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, Final Wars is actually in 2023, my guy. Yeah.
Yeah.
God.
2 years ago.
Fuck.
August is actually literally almost 2 years to the day. So anyways, what I was
Let's
saying
ignore the
was,
fact that 2016 was 9 years ago.
Oh yeah. That's crazy.
I can't fucking do this anymore.
You were on the Hyunce episode,
Yeah.
the first episode of the year, and that was actually the last episode you were on. But before that, I was like, what was the actual episode you were on? And you haven't been on like an actual like mainline episode where you watched something in a while, because the one before that you were on was, we called it Recollection Road.
Oh yeah, I remember that one.
And it's 238, which is actually October of last year.
Oh my God.
It was almost Halloween of last
Jesus.
year was the last one that you were like on, but
What-
even
what
that
were
wasn't
we-
even.
What were we history roading about?
That-
Recollection laning about.
It's the description says Ethan comes back to the podcast this week, and he makes us all get makes us get all nostalgic. We look back over some of the old pictures and reminisce over old times together.
Of the
Yeah,
where the
yeah,
podcast
yeah.
started.
Yeah.
And all
He
that.
has
Yeah.
also been screaming at fire, apparently.
Yeah, that's all I do. I just scream at fire.
Scream into
Yeah.
the flames.
That's all I do is scream.
I think
at
that
fire.
I think we were looking back at photos of like high school, and like we were like looking back, like
Yeah.
really looking back over the years.
No, I remember this because I think I like found like my old pictures on
Yes.
on Instagram, and I found like your old pictures on Instagram or something.
Yeah,
like that.
you're right.
Yeah,
you're
and
right.
that was what it was. I started remembering about. I think I talked about how Christmas isn't magical anymore, which is funny because then my just because everything is half of my life. But,
course.
But then I went to my Europe trip. And
Yes.
that was such a magical Christmas again. So like
I
that
love
brought
that.
the life back to Christmas,
Magic.
which is gonna be magic. But that.
We got to make some new traditions this year. I kind of
Well,
want to
it's
invite.
also-
I want to invite a bunch of people over to the house, and like we play board games and goof around, and like potentially decorate my house.
Yeah.
Listen to Christmas jams, have eggnog.
I have a very
drink
high
booze.
ceiling to try and match from last year's Christmas because like last
Well,
year's
I'm not
Christmas
saying
was, like-
match. I'm just saying.
No,
like,
no,
make
but I'm
new
saying is like
traditions.
I have that because like
Yeah,
I said,
yeah,
that was the first Christmas that felt magical and the first holiday season that felt magical in a long time. And
Yeah.
I can't. I have to do something. I mean, apart from like going to that steakhouse reservation near my birthday.
Yeah, dude, I'm in. I'm so in.
I'm
In
just saying.
addition to War in the Pocket,
Oh,
the quote unquote Christmas guy, the most
Yes.
depressing shit you'll ever see.
oh my
Crundum.
We
gosh.
also now have Endless Waltz.
What's that?
It's another Gundam.
Another
movie.
Crundum?
Yeah,
Nice.
Crundum.
Yeah.
Did we watch Endless Waltz? This is that very like Christmas themed?
Yeah, I mean it takes takes place during the holidays.
Interesting. Okay.
See it.
What
How
was the other?
Christmas themed is it? Is it Christmas themed?
You
Like,
see,
wait, let me. There's three options. Is it Hallmark Christmas themed? Clearly Christmas themed.
Yeah.
Or is it, what's it called? The Christmas
Die Hard.
Die Hard Christmas themed, where
it's
it's
basically
where
Die
where
Hard.
it's Christmas adjacent
Christmas
and therefore a
around.
Christmas movie.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Or is it Harry Potter Christmas themed, where there's just so many Christmas scenes that I call it a Christmas movie, but nobody agrees.
Yeah.
I call Harry Potter. Every one of them's a Christmas movie. If you ask me, all right. Every one of them. There's always some like Christmas dance. There's snow in all of them.
Yeah.
I don't care. It's all Christmas themed. Like,
I don't
I would
care.
say that War in the Pocket fits squarely in Die Hard.
You see Santa Claus.
You see Santa Claus.
That's all that matters.
Yeah, nothing is specifically talked about. There may be some like dialogue about Christmas,
Happy holidays.
but it's like half the episodes happen and there's like Christmas going on in the background. It's like, oh, okay, yeah, so
and
this
it
is like,
works.
and it
That's
works
just
dude.
enough.
What was the other show we watched recently that was also like we kind of joked around? It's like, oh, this is a new Christmas adjacent show.
Free run.
Wasn't there?
It's
That's
not.
funny.
That's
No,
not
he
even-
hasn't seen that one
That's
yet.
not
I'm
even.
not.
Oh, you have it? That's
Uh,
crazy, bro.
I have it on Blu-ray now.
Nice.
It will
Freerun
forever
slaps,
be in
man.
my collection.
Yes.
Free run kind of slaps, actually.
I was
But
trying to. There was something we watched recently, like an anime or a movie or something. We're like, oh, this is like a new Christmas thing because it was like enough of it was. I can't remember what it was, but
I
anyways,
have no idea. Yeah.
I forgot.
The
I don't
only
already.
thing that comes to mind in recent memory is Endless Waltz, but I don't know what else that we could have watched.
Yeah, I haven't watched. I guess I don't really watch things that much in general. Like
Not since you left.
Cage,
Yeah, we got to fix that.
Cage trying to get me to watch the K-pop Demon Hunter that he loves so
Oh my
much.
God.
And it's like not even that long of a movie, but I'm just like, I'm gonna go do anything else. I just don't really.
I'm gonna go do anything else.
It's not that I'm not even interested in watching. Like I am. I just don't sit down and watch things very often. I don't know.
Yeah.
No,
So-
I got to hold you at gunpoint.
Yeah. That's actually, believe it or not, that's why I'm here right now.
Yeah. He has a rain and he has beer.
Whoa, not the 9. Yeah, they nerfed Four Loko, so I had to make it myself.
Yeah.
Ground up, get a rain, put some beer in it. No, I didn't think I would get the beer. I just wanted the rain to come over here because I wanted some energy.
Yeah.
Because it's definitely not late.
Contrary to popular belief, this is earlier than we have been recording at most.
for sure.
Yeah,
most weeks.
I guess I was saying it's definitely not late, but also like as a night shifter, it's not late. But still,
Yeah, you're
anyway,
starting
it's
your
just
shift right now,
It's just
actually.
it's a running joke. Yeah, in uniform on the clock. Right now.
Yeah, right.
Working for the fire department's great, man. I could
The
just do
night's still
podcast.
young.
But yeah, so I got that, and then I opened the fridge and I was like, "Oh my god, there's beer!" as if I'm like surprised. Grown ass me, we always have beer.
I told you about the beer box, right?
The beer box.
No.
So my sister recently got married, my oldest sister, and they just so happened. What the fuck did you just do? I'm sorry.
Keep talking.
No,
I was trying to distract.
Don't fucking sneak that past. What the hell was that? What you getting fruity with the bottle over there for?
Damn.
I was gonna try and drink it, but I knew you would say something, and I would laugh, and I would choke on it
Jesus
and die.
Christ.
I was trying to. Every once in a while, I try and distract Dylan while he's talking to see if I can interrupt his sentence, and that one worked.
Yeah.
Right.
I also hiccuped.
Now I can out you to the world as a fucking
No.
fool.
He thought. No, and for those who don't have video, all of you, I just like throated the bottle. That's what. That's what.
Motherfucker's testing the threshold over there.
So, anyways, what were you saying?
Well, I fucking forgot now.
You were talking about the beer box. And your
Right.
sister and-
Okay, yeah. Okay, yeah. My sister got married. They had a box full of fucking beer, like just random beer left over from the wedding. That's just been sitting in their room for God knows how long. And so they were like,
You're not gonna drink it. That's
you
such a
want
waste.
some beer? And I was
Yes.
like, yeah, sure. How much is it? They show me this fucking crate,
Yeah.
like a,
When I tell you,
a fucking carton
Dude,
full of
loot
beer.
crate of beer.
there
Yeah.
was like 30 beers in there. I'm not even kidding you.
And they send me home with it. I'm like, if I get pulled over, I'm fucked. What are you thinking?
Dylan comes home and he's like, he walks into the
You
studio.
might want 37 beers because
Dude,
I've got 37 beers.
he walked into the studio and was like, "Hey, could you come help me out and get some out of the car?" And I was like, "All right, sure." And so I walk out there and he like has
That's why you had so many random loose beers.
Yeah,
in the fridge.
bruh, he
I was
That
wondering.
entire bottom drawer is filled with nothing but Bud Light.
yes. He
I
had,
was wondering why you had Bud Light. I was like, you're not a Bud Light guy.
yeah.
No, not usually.
I pick up that box and I was like,
It's kind of heavy.
I was like,
Is that
how
37
many
beers?
how many boxes are how many beers in this box?
Like 40.
Yeah. Anyways, as we were loading up the fridge full of beer, I have the joke that I've been. You just said the joke I've been doing, but I've been doing it this whole past week. Anytime someone comes into the house, I'm like, "Could I interest you in 14 beers?" Everyone's like, "Excuse me." I'll open the fridge and go, "Here."
What is it?
Behold.
I saw a meme that was like, have a headache, try 6 beers on a Tuesday night. You surely will not regret 6 beers on a Tuesday night. I was like,
Chase, longtime friend of the show, Chase was over here at the house.
friend
chilling
of
out
the
with-
show, not friend of us. Back that guy. Keep
Well,
going.
you know,
Only the
he's-
show likes him.
Yeah.
You guys like him. We just
We all know who he is.
We all know
Comes
what
over-
he is.
Yes.
I don't think I know what he is. I just know who he is. Anyway,
Comes over to hang out with Dylan, and of course I said the same thing to him, and he was about to leave. He does this normal like, well,
yeah.
Time to go.
Like
And I
a
said-
45-year-old divorced dad. I don't know why
Yeah,
that's his line.
And he's never even been married. He's got the emotions down.
Yeah, I told him I was like, wait, before you leave, you have to take your 12 beers, and he's like, I can't.
He can't even drink beer. It gives him a tummy ache.
I know,
Also coward.
unfortunate.
That's awesome. Well, I will be having 14 beers while I'm here, I guess. I should have done that before the podcast. I feel like I would have been even more interested.
Maybe.
You're getting them regardless.
They're going, guys, they're forcing me to
That's a
drink beers.
threat.
Forcing. Is that a second bottle I see in your hand right now?
Yeah.
Drawn from the ether?
No,
Oh, man. Yeah, I love that. Love that.
Yeah.
14 beers on a Tuesday night.
it's a fun time.
Yeah.
I'm a little unfortunate. It's a little unfortunate. It's like it's.
Random beers that aren't
Well,
even-
the thing is, we had how many Michelobs were there?
We had at least 4 or 5.
4 or 5 of them. We had
like those.
we had a Coors Light
Right.
single.
That I took.
A Coors
Yeah,
Light.
yeah. And we had 2 Coronas,
Right.
which I had Corona for the first time. Not my favorite. Not bad, but not my favorite.
It's
And
better
then-
with a lime.
And then 37 Bud Lights.
Yes.
Yeah, that's because
100%.
nobody even at the wedding liked that shit.
Oh gosh.
Yeah.
I will say Bud Light better than Michelob.
Oh,
Michelob
really?
tastes like nothing.
I like
Damn.
I like Mick Ultra.
Mick's not bad.
I like Mick Ultra. I'm fine with that.
I think Bud has an actual flavor, and
No.
that one.
It's crazy.
But the thing is, like, if you're looking for a beer where you can drink and of course pound 16 and not feel anything, Michelob Ultra.
Well, the problem is, I mean, that's kind of I guess.
Yeah. But anyways, I was like, I drink some for flavor, but
Whatever takes the edge off.
Dylan
Sounds like a man with a problem.
he sounds like he was
Sure, you could confront your problems and bear the weight, but have you tried numbing them with substances?
But have you tried 6 beers on a Tuesday night? You surely will not regret 6 beers on a Tuesday night.
Dylan sounded like he was about to throw it because whatever takes the edge off.
No, it sounded like he was opening like a third beer, you know? Like
This
whatever
is my
takes the
second
edge
one,
off and he
actually.
cracks open a third beer.
It sounded like he just was inhaling a cigar.
Guys, I really need to get another bad habit, man. I need to get into cigars.
New addiction
dude,
win.
I'm telling you,
New addiction drops with.
pipe smoking.
I'm not a pipe guy. Look,
I
the
wanna
problem
do
is because
pipe.
I collect so much whiskey. If I am whiskey and cigars, like
Yes.
I already have enough whiskey that people be like, oh, of course he smokes cigars too. Like, all right, and I don't have to be a big cigar guy. Just
Yeah.
have to be enough to be like, well, I was into whiskey, so I got into cigars. If I get into pipes, I just will look too douchey.
Yes.
Like I have so much
Well,
whiskey,
look,
and like,
hear me out.
also I'm a pipe tobacco
Hear
guy.
me out,
I
hear me-
prefer scotch.
Hear
It
me
just
out.
doesn't work.
You do whiskey and cigars. I'll do beer and pipe tobacco, and we'll be the perfect.
Um,
the
I
we'll
feel like
merge.
you can only smoke a pipe if you're a dad.
Yeah, well,
And
Cade
you're wearing
has
like
a
a
pipe.
robe with some slippers
I
sitting
feel
by
like-
a fireplace.
I feel like
Maybe.
I could get into a pipe, but I would also have to I feel like I would have to change my not my personality, but like my fits, you know, like what I wear and how
yeah.
I look. I feel like I would have to change it to be like
We have to
the
get a
guy who
smoking
smokes
jacket.
pipes,
Right.
I'd have to be the guy who smokes pipes. I have to have like
gotta,
I have to like
gotta reshuffle my image.
I have to have the pocket watch, like the chain that like attaches to my tie or something.
Mm.
Like I have to, my fit has to change to be a guy who looks like from the 20s who smokes a pipe.
Right.
You know,
I
And
feel like
I'm the whiskey cigar guy.
I feel like I have to look like Tolkien. I
Yeah,
have to look
exactly.
like
I have
a
to-
British man
I have
with a
to grow
smoking
this out
jacket.
even more, which
Yeah.
I am growing it out again because
Okay.
I just fucking I don't know I want to. So yeah, I feel like I have to change that.
So one thing I wanted to talk about on this episode,
Side note, we were me and Kate. This is about beer again because I'm
the
still
heck?
thinking about beer. Me
I
and
love
Kate-
how I love how I try to segue and he
No.
just stomps into the
No,
ground.
yeah, no, that was guys. That was an awesome segue from Ian.
Yeah,
Anyway,
yeah,
beer.
yeah. That's what I was saying. More beer.
I was gonna,
Forget about what he's talking about.
drink. I'm just. I really wish I would have brought a beer in here just so I could crack it open. Even if it's all finished.
If you give me 2 minutes, I'm done.
All I have to do is keep talking and make it seem like he didn't leave to go get the beer. That's all I have to do. Anyway, so
I'm
me
getting
and Cade
myself
were
something nice.
me and Cade were watching this video, and the guy is like trying different weird named beers, and one of the ones he tries is just called gay beer, and it's like from like it's from like the East Coast or something. It's called gay beer.
course it is.
And he's like trying all of them. He's like, and he's this like really like like Southern, clearly conservative guy who would not
right.
drink gay beer. Right? He drinks and he's like, I really hate that my favorite beer is the gay beer. Right? And like he compares all of them and he's like, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna open me another gay beer. And he like opens another one, and I'm like, now I have to buy gay beer online and try it because this dude, a man who like you could look at him and be like, he would not drink gay beer by choice, is like, I'm gonna have to get some of these. I mean, if I have it at a wedding, I'm gonna have to put a koozie around it.
Right.
I'm like,
I can't let people see me drinking
this
this
beer's good enough that it made someone who wouldn't drink it be like, nah, it's the best one. I'm gonna buy some. Now I have to buy some. Like,
I got my.
I have to try it.
I got the
Worth
Foley
a
mic.
shot, I guess.
Here's the Foley mic. You guys ready for
we
this?
have
Do
we have a backup mic for it. Yeah. Not the. I'll be honest. That noise sounds weird on mic. Oh, man. That was a Guinness.
Queens.
I feel like we're in an ASMR channel now. I can't even do it with a straight face. Oh man. Yeah, I was like, I have to try gay beer sometime. Anyway, so your segue.
I was gonna say, now that we have discussed the fact that you haven't been here
Can ever.
potentially in 6 months to what would October be? 8 months potentially.
This is basically my first time on the podcast of the year.
What I'm saying is that you have done a lot of jet setting and a lot of traveling. Where have you been around the world since October of last year? potentially?
Since October. Well, I think I
Or
talked
October
about.
or
I think I talked
Christmas
about
or whatever.
on our awards video. I think I talked about my trip to Germany, Italy, and Switzerland.
Right.
That was with Kate again.
Your magical holiday experience.
Yeah, it was a magical holiday experience. I actually really want to go back. I learned some things about traveling, like how I want to continue traveling, because I do these like group tours and they're nice, but I feel like getting there early and staying a little bit late and helps out a lot. And I was like, I guess not confident enough that I would be able to like plan and have my, I guess just plan a hotel, and was like worried because in those countries that I was going to, I didn't really speak the language and didn't know how bad it would be. Now that I did that though in my most recent trip, I realized that is 100% the way to go. Like if the tour is awesome, the extra days help you have your alone time, do awesome things on your own. And if the tour is not awesome, then you still have your alone days that are good. Right? So like it really works out. So I did that one. That was, a lot happened there. I made a bunch of friends that I'm like gonna like travel and see and stuff.
I love that.
And because of that, I was back and forth to San Francisco a lot as well, which was really cool.
Right.
And I really enjoyed that. It's such a cool city. I 110% want to go back. I need to. There's so much fun shit going on there.
And was that by the new year you did all that, or was that?
Yeah.
After?
So my trip was in end of November through December 10th or something. So then I had my birthday like right after.
I forgot about that.
And then by January I was going like back and forth to San Francisco for a bit. And so like by January of this year, I was traveling there, and then by like February, I think is when I like first went there. No, it was January. Okay. And then in May, a couple months back, I went to Japan as well. And that was really awesome. Me and my girlfriend at the time went to Japan, and it was fantastic.
In between,
there was a lot of. I want to go back to Japan without like a tour like I did and plan my own things, because I really enjoyed Japan, but there was a lot of things about the trip that I didn't necessarily enjoy. And so I think what I realized is a lot of the tours that I do, I don't really book things. I don't really look at my itinerary. I just go there and find fun things to do. I don't like planning. I like going to a new country or whatever and experiencing the place and just asking locals what to do and stuff. It's so much fun. Japan doesn't work like that. Japan's such like Tokyo alone is such a big city that like if you don't have a plan, then you're probably not going to get things done that you want to get.
I've heard
you're
going to
have to book things. Yeah, you're going to have to book things. You're going to have to like get reservations or like at least plan it. Because I didn't do any planning, I feel like I didn't do some of the things that I would have wanted to do.
Right.
And I didn't really know that I needed a plan like that because I never had to really anywhere else. So like I feel like now that I've been to Japan, I can say that of all the countries I've been to, that's the one that I have to plan the most. And also, like I was kind of told by a lot of people, like, "Oh, Japan's super easy to travel. Like you just, like everyone speaks English." No, it's so easy. No, it's kind of difficult. Like having lived in China for a bit, I didn't find it as difficult. But if I was somebody else who hadn't lived in China before and like dealt with being in a country that like does not have that much English and stuff, then I feel like it would have been very difficult for me, right? And so I really enjoyed it, but I just think I should have planned more. So now it's really funny. Like even though of all the trips I've done, Japan was like, which this isn't to say that it wasn't fun. It was not as fun as some of the other ones. It's funny that it's the one that I want to go back to because now like I know what to expect. It's like really want to go back to Japan, and, like plan things and do things. I did have a great time though. I went to Universal in Osaka and Tokyo Disneyland. That was both awesome. Universal Osaka takes the cake though. Just Tokyo Disneyland was cool.
Yeah.
But Universal Osaka, all the people who worked there were like
went into it.
Yeah, no, I've said it before. Like, whenever you go somewhere and there's like people that are acting or something. Like, I've never been to a theme park before, by the way, so I'm probably gonna get roasted for this. But I have never been. I'm 26 years old. I've never been on a roller coaster before, and my first roller coaster was Tokyo Disneyland.
Hell yeah!
Which, by the way, cool first experience, but
great
also,
first experience. Yeah,
but also like insane. Most people don't believe
Disney
me.
has some of like the coolest rides, like experiences.
I'm gonna be honest. Yeah, experiences are good, but I'm gonna be honest. Universal Osaka had like some real roller.
Oh,
my
yes.
first roller
Disney,
coaster was like like decent. It wasn't a kid's roller coaster, but it was not like a big roller coaster.
No.
My second one was like a real Universal Hollywood like roller coaster, and my third one was like an extreme Jurassic Park upside down, like the dragon takes you. I quickly exponential growth on my road, but I still enjoyed all of them.
I had the same thing. I went to Universal Orlando, and I've been to Disney World in Orlando, and Disney World has some of the coolest experiences. The queue, like the line to like go from like the entrance to the actual ride itself is usually all decorated.
Yeah,
in the new
I was
Star
very-
Wars in the new Star Wars land, the like big Rise of the Resistance has like you go in these like tunnels that are carved out with all like the Star Wars technology in the wall. So it just immerses you in this whole experience. But
Yeah,
you're right,
I was
not
very
the craziest
surprised
ride.
I was very surprised by and like a lot of people have said, which I mean, like I was told by people who'd been to like Disneyland in like in like California, and like in Universal in California, or whatever,
Anaheim.
and so they were like, oh, like the lines aren't really that cool. They're like,
Right.
and then I go here, and everyone was like, oh man, the line. Like, everyone who also did the trip, because there was other people who went to Universal. I don't know. I don't think. No, there was some people in the group that went to Tokyoland, Disneyland Tokyo as well. Still, the people who in the group, not just me and Rachel, but the people who in the group did the like other things, also agreed that like the lines were not only not nearly as long as in America, but also were like way cooler. And I agree, because like a lot of the lines had cool things happening. We did the like Beauty and the Beast ride, which apparently is not like a thing, the American one. I think a lot of people were saying like that's one that if you're there you have to do it because you're only going to really get it at Tokyo Disneyland. I don't know what I expected, because obviously all of the song and everything was in Japanese. So whenever you first walk out and the Beast animatronic walks out, I'm like, oh, that's a really cool Beast animatronic. And then
you're like, oh
no, he doesn't even say anything. He like roars or something, and then Belle walks in and just says, konnichiwa. and I was like trying not to laugh. You're like, and then Rachel looks at me and I was like, I don't know what I expected, but for some reason I was very surprised by that. The whole thing was in Japanese from there on.
You lived your whole life watching Beauty and the Beast, and it's in English.
Seeing this like hyper realistic Belle animatronic, which like looked amazing, hit me with the konnichiwa. I was like,
damn.
I guess for a moment I forgot I was in Japan.
Hey, and isn't that magical? That's what I'm saying. Dude, there's a ride in Animal Kingdom called Expedition Everest, where like you go like up these like mine carts, you're doing this like crazy stuff, and you actually see the Yeti up at the top of the mountain after looking out over all of Animal Kingdom. It's beautiful. But the thing is, like as you're going through the line, like you're reading all these like posters of like there was a mysterious disappearance from this creature in the woods, or it's like all that kind of stuff. Like as you're like walking it through, like you're seeing all like this like evidence of like what could be the Yeti, the abominable snowman or whatever. It's really cool, and that's the kind of stuff I'm talking about. But the first time I went to Universal, like the first few things I experienced, I think was like an Incredible Hulk ride, where like I was walking along this bridge, on like it goes over the bridge or whatever, and so I'm walking, and I hear, like there's like people flying through the air, and I'm like, oh, this is real shit here.
Yeah, there was a lot of screaming at Osaka. But so the reason why I like Disney World a lot, or Disneyland a lot, but the reason why I say the Universal Osaka was better, it's like, so if you've been someplace like that where like people are acting, like they're in character or whatever, but I haven't really been to a place where they're acting. So like imagine it, this is the way I describe it, is like when you're on a plane, more people have been on planes, I'm sure.
Correct. Yeah.
And the flight attendants, when you're going with certain airlines, the flight attendants just like clearly they might be nice to you, but they have this air about them where it's I'm not paid enough to deal with this shit, right? But then whenever I fly Delta, most times even whenever they're nice and you could tell that they're being backhanded with some of their things, their smile is always I'm paid enough for this shit. I don't know how to describe it, but my Delta flight attendants are always like way nicer and are always like way more patient. And it's like even whenever like they're dealing with something and you could tell that they're getting impatient because someone's being an asshole or whatever, they're still like, I'm paid enough to deal with this. I can keep my cool. Right. That's the best way I can describe. That's the best way I can describe the Universal, the Disneyland Tokyo and Universal Osaka. The people were still in character at the Disneyland Tokyo, but I don't know, they just weren't as like, in it. But those Universal Osaka people, I don't know how they did it. They're working for hours and they were so in character. Like I legitimately was like, they're clearly paid enough to be in character like this. Like they just enjoy their job, which I mean is still cool both ways.
Oh yeah,
because they were like all super in character. We went to one of these like cafes in the Mario thing, and they told me that it would be a certain amount of coins, and did a little like over the head hand gesture. And I was like, and it's funny as well because like
that's funny.
It's in yen, so like 1,000 yen's not that much, like US dollars. So like my coffee and like snack or whatever was like 1,000 yen or something like that, or like mine and Rachel's stuff. And so she was like, that'll be 1,000 coins, and I was like, I love this place. I love this place so
The
much.
same thing. If you go to Disney World, they have the Galaxy's Edge, the Star Wars land area. The same thing. Whenever you purchase, they'll say like, "Oh, that'll be 13 credits," and of course they're like, then just say, "Do you want your cargo slip?" Like asking for your receipt. And I was like,
That's
but
cool,
I want
that's
to say the same thing. Like you're saying for Universal
they're
Studios
paid
is
enough.
like for Disney World. You go there and like I'm like, you got people that look like they're in Star Wars. We have sounds and foliage. I'm like, I'm in Star Wars, and of course the guy's like, yeah, that'll be 13 credits. I'm like, shit, I'm in Star Wars right now. I'll go ahead and swipe my card.
All I
I'm
have
like,
is USD. I don't have credits. Oh shit! Oh damn it!
What's the exchange rate?
you hand him a $13 bill somehow. Like,
Yeah. I got blue milk, and he was like, I got you a little something special in there. Gave me a wink, and it was like the spiked, like it was like vodka or whatever was in the blue milk. And I was like, hell yeah, dude.
the milk.
Shit was expensive, but I was like, but
Dude,
I
everything's
felt-
expensive.
I was like,
yeah.
Ain't nothing gonna beat Pilk for me.
man.
Dude, not the turbo pilk. I think it's like they put Monster in the Pepsi milk or something. They call it turbo pilk.
That is stop.
The nuclear pilk. But yeah, dude, Osaka was great, and obviously, I didn't get to do like if I went like because we didn't have that much time. That was like the last day of our trip.
Yeah.
If I went like on my own, I would probably have like spent more time in that Harry Potter area and like gotten a wand or something. And I'm sure it's bigger in America than it was there. Like the Harry Potter world was kind of small. Yeah. Well, I'm sure it's bigger.
Right.
The Nintendo world was bigger there.
I went to correct.
Yeah.
I would understand why. I went to the Universal Studios back in like 2015, so it's been like 10 years since I've been there, so maybe. But I know they got the big Hogwarts castle, whatever.
They had that too, and you go through it for like a ride a little bit. Dude, honestly, there were some rides that were like awesome. There was one that wasn't a roller coaster. It was just some like Harry Potter, which again, Harry Potter, but all the characters speaking Japanese. Dude, the Japanese Ron Weasley was hilarious. I don't know how to explain the voice, but it was just Japanese Ron Weasley was hilarious.
Yeah. I can imagine.
And but like get strapped in, and then it just like it's not even like a roller coaster, but it like shakes you around like you're on a broom going through the castle, like things are breaking, and like a spider came out and scared the shit out of Rachel. It's hilarious.
Nice.
We got sprayed with something. I didn't, but Rachel did. Hilarious.
Love it.
Like it was a great
She
experience.
did. I did. Hilarious.
Yeah, even funnier. But like still, but it was like we got smoked out, and like it blew like directly in like the people next to me. One of them was Rachel's face.
Yeah.
Like I don't know. I
Hilarious.
guess I was on like the side seat, so I guess I didn't get all the direct hit,
Yeah,
but I got
yeah.
all the fun.
Love
Great, by
that.
the way. If you're gonna get on that ride, if you know which one I'm talking about, sit in one of the corner seats because then everyone else gets sprayed and you can laugh about it. But you
Hilarious.
you get enough hilarious. You get enough of the like things on you to know that people got sprayed, but you're like,
Yes.
I didn't.
You need to get the brunt of it.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. You're on the fringe.
Hilarious.
That's great.
So but yeah, there was like some really cool rides there, and I feel like if I went to the Osaka in America, it would probably be a bigger Disney one. But I'm pretty sure the Universal like Mario World or whatever, the one in Osaka is like the first one.
Oh, yeah.
and it was like
I can
it was
imagine
like
it being the big
it
one.
wasn't even like really big, but it was just really well done.
Yeah.
So I have like a video of me like doing a panning across the whole thing, and it was really cool. I just barely cut the video short because I didn't realize that Princess Peach was right there. So I cut the video short because otherwise you would have seen Princess Peach doing do a bunch of kids, little hand
little
waves.
hand waves. Yeah.
Yeah, it was really cute.
How
So,
nice.
but I just didn't see it. And then after I cut the video, I was like, oh my god, it's Princess Peach.
Holy shit! It's Princess Peach.
So
That's the lady Mario saves all
that's Lady Mario.
Lady Mario.
Princess Mario, it's such an honor.
I should have said that. I should have walked over and tried to shake her hand.
Oh my God!
Can I
Your
have your
Highness.
mushroom?
Hey yo. Another thing is like a lot of the lines would say like the line's going to be 45 minutes or the line's going to be an hour,
Yeah.
and they were not 45 minutes or an hour. Like the lines were, they would lie to you. They would be like the line's going to be an hour, and then you'd get in that line and it'd be like 20 minutes.
Yeah.
Like something. Maybe it's just because Japanese people are like on it with lines and are just not as bad as American people about being slow.
That's a part of it, but sometimes they also. I think if I'm not mistaken, like Disney World patented this sort of thing where they always tack on like an extra 15, 20 minutes. So they're like a ride realistically will take like the line's going to take 30 minutes to get through. They will say it's 45 minutes to 50 minutes, like usually always. It's like a thing that they do because people will always be happier when they wait less than what they were expecting.
Yeah, that makes sense. But I was saying the lines
But
were
you're right,
always
though.
impressively short.
Oh, it's probably a both and
Because,
like
like-
they probably tack on extra time, and also everyone in Japan's
Yeah.
probably more snappy with it.
it was really good. There was a lot of like I feel like I only went one day for each of them, and I still got to go on almost every ride.
Wow.
That's what I'm saying. It's like the lines were not bad.
That's crazy.
It was kind of an off day, I think, for one of them as well. But like, it was just, I didn't do much like shopping and doing like chill random stuff there. But I got to do all the rides, just kind of what I wanted to experience anyway. I already had like enough souvenirs and stuff. So, I'd love to go back. Japan was awesome, but like I said, I would love to go back and like plan some things a little bit, maybe.
Did you
Definitely go back to Kyoto? I really like Tokyo, but in my opinion, I'm probably going to get crucified for this one. But in my opinion, if you've been to a big city, every big city feels like a big city.
Yes.
And I loved Tokyo, and it feels different than a lot of big cities in a lot of ways. But I've also been to, like, I lived in China for a bit. I've been to some big Chinese cities. So the ways that Tokyo would feel different for someone who's never been to like an Asian country is like, wow, everything's in like Japanese and it's all lit up because like Asian countries have like their neon signs like everywhere. But because I've also already kind of seen that before, it felt like I was in an Asian big city. However, there's a bunch of really, like I got to see the Gundam statue. I got to stand like at the foot of the, you can only get so close, but it's pretty close. Like there's like a fence around it or like a rope around it. But like, you can still get pretty close. It's like I got to see some cool Japanese things. I got to see the Statue of Liberty in Japan. I think it's hilarious. They got that too. Japan saw this might not be the actual story, but like our tour guy was like, Japan saw that America got the Statue of Liberty, and Japan has really good relationship with France. They're like, dude, we want one of those, and they got like a smaller one. So there's a Statue of Liberty in just Japan, in Tokyo. So I got to see the Tokyo Sky Tree. Slapped, really cool.
That's cool.
Made it in time for the fucking Detective Conan event.
Yeah, that was also cool. Yeah, that was like I had like a little book with like a bunch of stamps that I found to collect all the detective stamps. And we went to a restaurant there that was like high class. It was kind of fancy. I liked it. It was one of those places like I was gonna pull out Rachel's seat, but then there was somebody standing there already to pull out both mine and her seat. And I was like, damn, they beat me to it.
They're on it.
Yeah, you guys are good. You guys are good. Like, it was nice.
Have you? I'm not out of an abundance of caution for the anonymity of the company. Wink, wink. Have you done any more trips out to? Was it Chicago?
No, I haven't gone to
year?
Chicago or New Jersey again because the thing that we're planning right now has to do with it's more recording, and it has to do with my upcoming Kilimanjaro climb. I think.
Oh, correct,
So
correct.
Most of the planning I've done has been like video calls and things like that, kind of prepping for it. But I haven't done any more photo shoots or videos.
That's fun.
Yet.
And when is your Kilimanjaro? Is it October? November?
Oh yeah, it's early October. Unfortunately, I think right through Dad's birthday, so I have to like bring him back something Tanzanian. Like,
hey, that'd be fun.
But yeah, I am doing that on climbing Kilimanjaro this October.
Dude, I'm so excited for you.
I'm a little nervous because it's gonna be a lot, but I can rent some gear that I don't have. I just need to go and like get some gear, and I'll have to work a bunch of hours. The semester ends like in like a week. Thank God. I was doing a summer semester, and it's been kicking my ass.
Is there any
for people out there who are in school taking chemistry, general chemistry 2 and pre-calc at the same time in a like 6-week summer semester? Oh, bad idea. 6 weeks is just not enough time to learn all of the pre-calc whenever you're already not that good at math. Right? Like, I'm going to be honest with you guys. Pre-calc is just not a hard class.
Can't do it.
Right? I'm not trying to scare people. Pre-calc is not a hard class if you do it at like a normal full semester. Like
normal pace. Yeah,
yeah right?
Yeah.
But not
cramming
being that good
it
at math and then doing it in like 6 weeks and just not liking it. And it's funny because I'm doing great in my chemistries. Every chemistry I've done, applying the math that I'm learning, easy as hell. Just arbitrarily trying to learn it in 6 weeks, bad at it. Like it's hard to say. So like I did great in chemistry. I'm doing great in my current chemistry. Just pre-calc, which I mean, I guess I do still have a B in the class, but like that's through strong effort.
Yeah. I'm trying real hard.
I have a B in this class, and come next week, if I don't have an aneurysm, I'll be surprised. I'm sitting out here brain rotting this shit for hours at a time. Like I just don't get it.
He's drooling over his keyboard.
Yeah, dude, Doug GPT has been crazy for me. I don't know if I mentioned on the podcast why my Doug GPT is.
I think
Doug.
you'd have.
If I haven't, then it's because I named him Doug because I was like, well, if I'm going to be doing homework, I may as well give him a name. So I paid for the cheap GPT thing, so he has memories. His name's Doug. He's my chemistry professor. He teaches me things. I ask him questions because I hate the Alex Online math thing. It sucks. It doesn't teach you anything. So I just ask it questions to help me learn. And
it's doing pretty good so far.
I have a B.
Yeah. I'm learning something. Is there any kind of like prerequisites you have to do for Kilimanjaro as far as like fitness stuff you have to meet? Or are you going to try and like do some like pre stuff?
There was like a 95-year-old woman who climbed Kilimanjaro.
Damn.
I know. That's still. I'm just was making sure. Like, are you? Is
But
there
what are
anything
you
you're going to
gonna
try
do?
and do? Yeah.
Mr. Not a 90, you got 5-year-old women.
I'm gonna be 26 and I'm gonna just raw dog it the way God intended.
Raw, next question.
I gotta start answering questions with one word like that. I gotta start. That's awesome.
Yeah.
6, next question. Like not really. My intention is to focus mostly on cardio so that I don't because we're from the South with no real elevation. Like the best way to train for Kilimanjaro would be to go somewhere that has elevation and like train in light elevation so that my body gets more red blood cells so that it can handle the different partial pressure of oxygen or whatever the actual thing is. It's something like that.
Yeah.
And so that would be the way to train, is to get used to elevation so that I can more quickly acclimate while I'm climbing Kilimanjaro.
Right.
There's no elevate. The highest place in Louisiana, I'm pretty sure, is like 40 feet or like 100 feet above sea level. Like it's
nothing.
it is barely above sea level.
Yeah. A nice little jump in the air.
Yeah, the highest place in Baton Rouge, I think, is still below sea level. Like the highest place in New Orleans is definitely still below sea level. There's no there's nothing here, right?
Yeah.
So it's just,
Which is crazy.
yeah. So the best way to train with that, I'm mainly just doing like 30 minutes of stairs at a time on the stair climber at the gym. That way I just get like my legs and my heart rate are used to just being high and walking a lot.
That's
even though I'm
good.
sure we're going to take like breaks and all that to acclimate. So I'm trying to, my training is mostly me trying to get my body used to moving more than I will probably be moving in Kilimanjaro. That way my body can focus on acclimating. That's like the best training I can do. I do, like, if I can afford it, I do kind of want to go to Colorado and like pick one of those like mountains. They have like a bunch of the ones that are like smaller that you can climb kind of quickly.
Right.
Maybe not even that mountain, just being in Colorado because the elevation there is higher.
Yeah.
And do a little bit of cardio there before I go and have some kind of training. But I would have to find a place to go to Colorado, find someone who wants to do it with me because I don't really want to do it alone. But I would probably do it alone still, it doesn't matter. And like plan it and afford it. And I'm kind of broke right now because Kilimanjaro's expensive.
If I had enough foresight and I could have like had a bunch of money set aside and all that kind of stuff, I would have loved to have gone with you just for me to record your whole experience. Like,
luckily, I will be able to, but I have to have a lot of headroom because they have to put the whole pharmacology box warning above my head. So they were like, it was funny. They were telling me about headroom and like,
of course
you have to have, and I was like, they were trying to explain what headroom is. Like, my brother did photography. I know what headroom is. It's just funny because like, I did like video recording stuff with them before, so I also know from them. But but they were like, you just need like a lot of headroom. Yeah. And so I will be recording things on like a phone and I will be doing that. But for my own sake, like, it's not as good to be doing it like on my phone. So it would have been, who knows? Maybe it won't be my first time doing it. Or maybe it won't be my only time doing it. But I'm of the opinion that if I'm going to climb other mountains, they'll have to be other of the 7 summits. But the other ones are going to require more training and specialized stuff, unfortunately. Kilimanjaro is one of the ones that you can just kind of hike. Mm-hmm. The other ones usually are more technical and potentially need like ice picks. I'm not really sure if I'm interested in that. But if I get more than 2 or 3 of the 7 summits down, at some point it's like, okay, I got to do all 7. I got to get my name on the 7 list. Which means I have to get to like 30 grand or whatever it is to climb Everest. Yeah,
that's crazy.
Everest is like dude, it's like months. It's like months of climbing.
Expedition. Yeah.
You don't get to just do it and be done with it. But come on, Kilimanjaro. I'll be doing that.
Do they have special? I mean, I imagine they do. They have like people at Everest that like help you up, or is that like a solo thing? Like you just got to figure it out.
Well, I mean, even just doing Kilimanjaro, there's like there's like companies that do.
Okay,
that. There's like and for Everest, usually there's like Sherpas that they climb it all the time,
okay.
so they do it. But the company I'm doing it with is like trained and knows about mountain sickness and all that, and so knows about altitude sickness, and so like at some point with near certainty, I will be put on oxygen climbing Kilimanjaro.
Interesting.
At some point with near certainty, just because which I am doing a longer climb deliberately because I'm from sea level, so I am doing a longer climb than is necessary. You can do them as short as like 5-6 days or like 4 or 5 days. Like people who like try and do it like high pace can do like 4 days easy or something.
Right.
I'm doing like an 8-day climb or something. And I'm also going to like a separate peak to like, get a better view that's like popular and stuff. It's kind of, I think Cathedral Point is what it's called.
Nice.
So I'm going to be at the altitude for longer on purpose. I booked the longer trip on purpose. But yeah, like there's like people that will go with you in our train, and because of that, like even though there's a chance that I won't need to be on oxygen because I'm doing the longer trip on purpose. If you get like a headache or one of the like early symptoms of mountain sickness, then the best thing to do is like apparently according to like WikiM is like put people on oxygen and leave them at that height, because then they can continue acclimating and the oxygen will help them not get mountain sickness even worse.
Right.
And so when you get to like the later signs and symptoms, the only thing you can do is take them down. The only way you can really treat that is getting them off the altitude. And so
get lower.
And if you start doing that, then you have to basically stop your climb.
Yeah.
So
that's crazy.
At some point, I'm very likely going to just be prophylactically put on oxygen.
Yeah. Just chilling.
Probably toward like the end, maybe, because it is actually a pretty. It's one of the 7 summits, and it's one of the easiest of the 7 summits, but also it's not the shortest. It's a pretty tall one. It's just easy. It's also the tallest freestanding mountain in the world.
Really?
Yes, because it's a dormant volcano. And so there's no range of mountains.
Right.
It's just big and just chilling.
It's just a big thing in the middle.
Dormant or like dead? What's the word? Still, I don't know.
Dormant is correct for a volcano.
Well, I think there's dormant, there's extinct. I think like dormant means like it could do it again, and extinct is like dead. So I don't know if it's dormant or rip. I have no idea.
I don't know.
Wouldn't it be some shit if I'm like, oh, I made it to the top? It's like, oh man, knowing my still.
Please don't say that,
dude. Come on, another near-death experience. Come on, man. I'm racking them. If Zenkai boosts were real, I'd be unstoppable. My Instagram still says it.
You've had enough.
Stop. I can only take so much.
Imagine though, Mom would freaking shit herself if she was like
having an aneurysm.
The first time in over 3 billion years, Kilimanjaro has erupted.
Scientists thought it impossible. It's just me being like, dude, I told you so.
You just hold your phone out for the company going, look at this, guys.
Someone
Can you
pay
believe
me.
it, guys? Ask your doctor if AstraZeneca goes right for you. Can you say that?
Did you know I have ulcerative colitis?
I'm just screaming at the lava. Orange severe ulcerative.
I'll shit on you.
Hey, I'm better now. I'm in remission. I don't do that.
I don't do that.
I don't do it anymore. Yeah.
No, but like on purpose.
Yeah.
I control my bowels now.
I'm in control.
Yeah.
Oh man.
So what have you been playing recently? I know you've been tiptoeing
Terraria.
Terraria, dude.
Terraria.
Yeah, I've been playing Terraria pretty much like that's it. I got the Calamity mod. I've been playing Terraria, and it's fun. I'll like do a bunch of homework, and then I'll try and defeat a boss that will kill me. Because I'm doing Terraria Inferno mode, and I've never played. I'm doing Calamity Inferno mode, and I've never played Calamity before. So
you said that there is a mod called Calamity.
Yeah. So I'm playing Terraria. I'm playing the Calamity mod, and I'm doing the Inferno mode mod, which is the hardest difficulty. And
so Calamity already has like a high level, and then you have to have a separate mod to make it even harder.
Yeah. So Calamity's highest difficulty is death mode. So there's Calamity, which is like you can have it turned off and it doesn't really do any of the Calamity stuff. So there's None, which I think just introduces the Calamity things, but doesn't actually give them any difficulty or change anything.
Okay.
And there's Calamity Revengeance mode, which is the original Calamity experience, and like the bosses are a little different. Calamity Death mode, which changes a lot of like boss AIs. It makes them do different things.
Interesting.
And then Calamity Inferno mode basically reworks all bosses and all their AIs. They all do different things. They don't do anything that they do in the original game.
Wow.
Even the earliest bosses are like just like bullet hell, like spinning around you and shooting a bunch of things, and like it's a lot.
Crazy.
And so you have to like, even if you have like the best gear at the time, even if you're like ahead of the boss, you still have to like get kind of decent at dodging bosses and attacks and all that. And I've never really been that good at those types of games, so it's interesting to try and actually like play a bullet hell kind of game and like do that thing. So yeah, I'm doing. But also, I've never played Calamity before, so I'm like trying to learn Calamity while also trying to learn Inferno mode. Something that even people who like Calamity are like, dude, Inferno mode's too much. I'm actually getting a lot of progress.
Did he tell you, Dylan, that after we left his place last night?
Oh yeah,
he tried one more time and beat it.
Damn.
Yeah, not even sober. Like last night we like all hung out and drank some whiskey, and I was like I'm gonna try to fight this boss. Like I like showed him. And I was like, okay. So I was playing Golem, and I died to it, and then like I died again, and like I wasn't fully prepared for it. I was just kind of like giving it a shot, and then like after they left, I like did some things, cleaned up, and I was like, I'm gonna try one more time, and actually beat the boss. I was very surprised by it. So then I woke up the next day and was like, I wasn't really sober. I need to make sure I can do that again sober. Was that a fluke? Was I just like
don't remember what happened?
I was like, man, like, was that a fluke? Was I just loosey goosey because I was like not sober, and I just tore that boss up. I did beat it again, so I could mimic it sober.
Right, just in case.
Yeah, right. But yeah, so that was fun.
Nice.
That's awesome.
Which is funny though, because like I stuck to the things that I knew, and I just did not like the Aquatic Scourge, which is a different boss. So after beating the Golem and still not beating one of the early hard mode bosses, I went back and I just shit all over the Aquatic Scourge.
I love that.
I was like, I need to beat this guy, and I remember like I fought him once, and I was like, I'm not gonna be good enough at dodging. I know myself. I'm not gonna be good at dodging these attacks. I need to like work ahead and find someone else to beat, and then ended up beating a lot more people because I was able to. I enjoyed fighting them more, and went back to the Aquatic Scourge. Was like, yeah, you're basically just a goblin.
Get dunked on.
Just absolutely shit all over him. Like, get shit on your ass. You're bad. So yeah, it was fun. I'm really enjoying it. I'm not sure what I'm gonna do whenever I like beat all of the Infernum mod. I'm not really sure what I'm gonna.
Is that the end of the game once you do all the infernal?
Well, I mean, yes, like the original Terraria doesn't like. Technically, like I'm about to beat original Terraria already. There's just a lot of Infernum bosses after it, like continue the game going. There's a lot of stuff to see. So yeah, I mean, once I've done all the Infernal bosses, yeah, there's not going to be that Infernum mode adds a bunch of content to the game, and I've already have seen all the original content. So
love it.
So yeah, I'm not sure what I'm gonna do or what I'm gonna play after I beat all of that, but I'm enjoying it for now. It's been a while since I played it, and so
I recently got a new capture card for it was gonna be for my computer, but I ended up using the old one that we had here at the podcast setup. So now we have the new capture card here in the podcast setup underneath us, that we can actually like plug in consoles into it, actually record like we were doing before, so we have like actual playthrough of something.
We're gonna finish our Neopets playthrough,
dude. Oh my god,
it has been.
It has been too
long.
long.
I kind of forgot we're doing it. Also,
Christ.
what else? We started an Oblivion remastered playthrough.
Oh my god,
Jar Jar
dude.
Binks Dragonborn.
Yeah, I forgot why. I forgot why I was over here and was like, I think like something happened and it brought me over. I was doing homework.
Yes.
And I think that my like power went out, because my power goes out all the time. Anytime it rains, I'm at risk of losing power. I don't know why. I don't know if that side of town just doesn't. Either way,
I don't know.
I think my power went out and I had to like do homework. So I came over here and did some homework and like finished the math bit. And I was like, all right, like let's play games. And then we ended up hooking up to like the TV or something. And I just played the Oblivion remaster. I made a character,
And we made
I made a beautiful girl or boy. I forgot even what it was.
It's a girl.
It doesn't even. That's hilarious because it's just not a girl. And we named him her. We named her Jar Jar Binks Dragonborn. So no, I think he was like. I think we said like it looks kind of like Jar Jar Binks. I was like, let's name it Jar Jar Binks. And then I think I just paused after Jar Jar Binks, and I was like, comma Dragonborn. I don't know why. And now it's his full name. His government name is Jar Jar Binks Dragonborn, which is Oblivion. I don't.
Yeah.
And horrific. I mean, beautiful.
Yeah.
And so we started that. I need to make some progress. We also had Ratchet and Clank, which I just love that game. Dude. It's so much fun.
Well, the reason why I got the capture card now is because I can hook my Steam Deck. I've been playing on the Steam Deck because my computer's old and I just don't feel like spending this shit ton of money. I think I've already said this on the podcast. I don't feel like spending a shit ton of money getting a new computer right now. But what I can do is I can sit here on Discord, chat with all you guys while playing a game on the Steam Deck, and I can actually like in the same headphones I can hear the game audio as well as the Discord call, and I can also record all of what we're saying. So like if we're to do like, for instance, a reason why I'm kind of excited about this is for like the goofy shit that happens in Helldivers a lot of times. I can't wait to just like record funny clips of like us doing some dumb shit. And it's been nice to have like our actual like mic, come through, because when it's just on the Steam Deck, you can't hear the mic inputs. So or at least our Discord call. So now it's all together, and I'm super excited. But I have been, now that the new one's here, I'm interested now because this new one can like do. It's got the software so much better, and I want to actually do like a playthrough of something, and I want to I'm gonna sit up here and do some
Play
fun
some- play
stuff.
some more
Definitely.
games.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean we can find a game. Play it a
Of the
little bit.
plethora that I have on my shelf.
All right,
Dude, yeah.
one that would work for the.
We gotta finish
The
one of the playthroughs that you got going on so far, though.
Yeah, I mean, like the Up Your Arsenal is probably the one that we're gonna like actually finish.
Yeah, you guys are almost finished with that, I think, right?
I have no idea. Well, the problem is like I'm probably gonna do a lot in that game, and it's gonna be a while. But like we can always come
Yeah.
back to it. That's why I kind of like it. Is it's like I'm gonna try and get like all the little trophies, and
Yeah.
now that I'm like a grown up and playing it, I'm gonna see if I can actually do the things that I couldn't really do when I was younger because I was probably just bad. And so
You're bad.
yeah, your ass. So there's that, and then the Oblivion playthrough is kind of just like it's. I mean,
Oh, yeah.
that's just for fun. And whenever I have my laptop here, it's like whatever. We have a bunch of mods and shit. It's
great.
And so
The Flame Atronic.
yeah,
Oh,
we have the extra thick
Jesus.
Flame Atronic mod. Dylan read, "Is that say thicker than a Snigger Flame Atronic?" And I was like, because you pointed out, I have to get it now.
Yeah,
and so I
yeah.
downloaded it. I haven't seen a Flame Atronic yet because we're such a low level.
But you'll know when you see
yeah,
one.
yeah. Oh man, I'll see him coming already. And then there's like we have to at some point, I guess, try and finish Kingdom Hearts 3. But I mean,
Oh my gosh, I forgot
we've been
about
playing
that
that
one.
one for
gonna
years
take
because
for a
we haven't just we're just ugh.
The highlight for that entire playthrough is going to be the Donald Duck Zeta Flare.
Dude, not even that. Also, just my favorite one is the Yeetus Vanitas thing.
Oh my
They just
God.
can throw him through the door. Oh my god, I
The
love it.
only other
so
time
much.
you just got finished playing through Final Fantasy 16,
Yes.
and
oh my God.
and it's a Bahamut.
Yes.
Bahamut over here
one
actually at
point.
the very end of the boss fight, towards the end, actually does a Zeta Flare. He's like, he's doing the thing.
It's awesome.
So what we had you'd looked this up before about how many like characters have been able to perform that spell because it's like
have
the
performed
most
a spell
powerful
even
fucking spell.
close to it. Yeah.
And I think he was like third now. That the Bahamut from 16 is.
Really?
Yeah.
That's awesome. I can't believe that Donald Duck.
Right. Counted among the legends.
Yeah, it was Zeta Flare. That's ridiculous.
And I love how
Donald
like Flare is not one of the like
Right.
core
Like it's a
magics
powerful
in
spell.
well, no, it's not one of the core magics in
No.
that game at all.
Mm-mm.
So it goes from
it is. He has like a.
He has
it's
he has-
a limit command.
what I'm saying is
It's
like
called Duck Flare. But
oh really? Okay, I didn't know that.
yeah. Duck Flare is this flare, right?
Because,
and then he has Mega Duck Flare as the end of the
I
command.
see,
So
okay.
he does have Duck Flare and Mega Duck Flare. At least in
Because
Kingdom Hearts 2, he has it in 3 as well.
In Final Fantasy 16, he does
Mega
Mega Flare,
Giga Flare.
Giga Flare.
And then
Yeah.
goes
Yeah.
all the way up to Zeta Flare.
Yeah.
Yeah. So in,
I think it's
in-
I think it's Petaflare, or I think it's something
Oh, I don't
different.
know.
I don't know.
Yeah, there's
I'd have to look it
there's a
up.
lot of them.
Mhm.
But the
Or Pentaflare. I forgot. Anyways, there's one in between Giga and
There's-
Zeta.
I think there's a few.
Exaflare.
Exaflare. That's probably what I'm thinking about. Yeah.
and there's also a Terra somewhere in there as well.
I just love how the fact
think-
that in the Kingdom Hearts where like the joke I was gonna make was that there's no flare ability, but like he just like
Skip straight to the end.
one time he conjures up the flare ability, it's the most powerful version of it. He's like
the fucking
"Here we-"
world-ending spell.
Yes.
Well, he does have. I think there's like a flare force attack as well. So he does. The word flare is used a few times, but yes, he doesn't. He never uses mega flare or something, and then he just goes straight to Zeta flare, which is crazy.
Right.
But yeah, we had to kind of finish that at some point. I kind of wanted to get back into it because I was watching a guy do like my friends picked a bunch of mods and didn't tell what they are. And
Oh,
I'm gonna
that's
try and play through
great.
dude.
Oh god.
It's so scuffed, dude. He's like all the skins for Sora is just like a Minecraft Steve skin. They're like they put a voice line that the guy recording the video said for like the ingredients line. So instead of Donald being like, "This looks like a completely fresh ingredient," it's him being like, "Oh yeah, it's cooking time." So like Sora will be like, "Oh,
Just
is
like
that
in a normal voice.
yeah, no, it's the guy making the video. So Sora will be like, "Oh my god, it's cooking time!" like it's hilarious. So and
Jesus.
there's like all sorts of just scuffed mods. And, like,
Yeah.
they all have a funny way. Like, Donald's wands got changed to just like a 9mm.
Oh, I love that. That's great.
And so, and it looked so funny whenever he did the Zeta Flare at the end of the game because he straight up holds up a gun, Zeta Flare
Wow.
with a 9, bro.
Damn, that's perfect.
Yeah, it was great. So like
Wow.
there's so many more. I don't even remember all of what happens in the video because so much happens in the video.
Yes.
And
I haven't done any. There's a bunch of like local mods you can apply, like skins over stuff for Helldivers. So it's all client side.
Mhm.
I saw one where you can change Eagle 1 out to an A10 Warthog. and so as it flies down, you can actually see the A10, and it has if you do the strafing run, it actually has like the classic bird that A10 does. It's like as it flies through. I haven't downloaded it, but I thought it'd be fun though.
Yeah, it's kind of cool. Yeah, I like. No, I'm getting a little bit better at modding, depending on the game. And,
Yeah.
I love just adding random mods to things.
Yeah.
I need to
stuff.
clear my mods and play through Hogwarts Legacy again with like a couple of random mods or something.
What kind of mods do you have on Hogwarts?
I had like one that gives you, instead of your wand, you have the Sword of Gryffindor.
That's
and I have
great.
a couple. There's one that gives you like a walk button because there isn't a walk button in the game, so you can just like walk around slowly. I think that it's because there isn't a walk button is because like it's meant to be played on controller where you can
I
like.
see. Yeah.
So one of them as the half
The
controller
toggle,
thing
yeah.
and makes it toggleable instead. I have also one that makes like the AIs like go to class and like adds a bunch of people because there's not that many people like just random students. So one of them
Interesting.
adds a bunch of students and makes them like go to classes and stuff.
That's cool.
Yeah, it's a bunch of things. I just liked the story. I want to play through it again.
Yeah.
It was a fun game.
Cool stuff.
Dude.
Apparently, they've started production on the Harry Potter HBO TV series.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, finally. So and there's you can actually see like a couple of like they've announced who's playing a couple of the characters or whatever. I've not really seen that many of them.
Yeah.
They're apparently making a Alien Earth show,
TV series.
like a TV series of like the Alien horror movie.
I really can't think of how that's gonna go, like as a show.
I mean,
I hope that
there's no new IPs anymore,
No.
you know, and so we're just
take
trying
this
new
one out of the
things.
fucking toy box.
Yeah, we'll take this one out and try something new with it. Which I
Yeah.
mean, if it's bad, then I can't say I'm surprised, and if it's good, then I'm pleasantly surprised. I guess you know,
Mhm.
like I don't have very high standards for media these
Right.
days, unfortunately. So yeah, I'm I still have high hopes for the new Elder Scrolls game. It's been like announced, and they're looking at making bigger announcements. I think next year. Well, who knows when it's going to actually be released? Probably
Yeah.
not
No,
until-
we don't. Yeah.
but like that's cool. That's like the last time I googled it. It was like maybe an announcement will happen next year. You know?
Who knows?
But that's still neat though.
Yeah. Well, I think that's all we have for tonight.
Yeah, just about.
It's been fun. It's been fun having you back on this. This feels like a true return to form
Yeah,
from
for
back
real.
in the day. We need to get you on here and do a repeat of the Blade Runner episode we never got a chance to redo
Oh yeah.
from all that time ago.
Yeah.
We
I almost like it if it's just a lost arc, you know.
the problem
we
is
just
that
keep bringing
The
up Blade
complete
Runner.
unknown.
the
Yeah.
problem is that John wants to come on and watch Blade Runner 2042, but I was like, we can't watch that one until we like have an
Right.
actual proper
Yeah.
episode. But I guess if
This
you're
wouldn't feel
I
right.
see. I like that it's a lost episode thing. We're like, we just can't get it back. And before you guys ask, you can just watch it again. Shut up.
okay, well you heard it here. Next episode, Blade Runner 2042.
Damn.
No, I'm not saying that. But
Yeah, I'm playing.
but yeah, I'm down. I'm down to watch that. Next year, whenever I'm back on the podcast.
He'll be back in October after his Kilimanjaro trip, and then we'll never return.
Yeah.
Damn.
Oh, man.
I do think
I forgot to mention for the Kilimanjaro trip. I am also opening like a really expensive bottle of whiskey.
Oh, yeah.
For that.
I didn't want to get you in trouble by
Rosati Black Art. Well, not. I mean, there's no trouble.
I
can
know.
just mention the problem. I am gonna try and put some in my suitcase and like hope that I can drink it there.
I wasn't gonna say that just in case.
But like the problem is I don't because the thing is it's like. I don't know if that's gonna work or not. It's like I'm not like trying to smuggle alcohol somewhere. I just don't know if they're gonna let me do that. And if not, then whatever, So that's what I want to do. But if not, then I'm just gonna drink it when I get home and to commemorate, make it to the top. It would be cool if I could drink at the top of the mountain, but if I can't, then which it's probably not a good idea to do that anyway. So it's like whatever. But if I can't, then I'll just drink it when I get home. So either way, the bottle.
But what a cool story that would be.
Yeah, no, I mean like a sip won't kill me, but like it's just not a good idea to drink whiskey at that high of a mountain.
Right.
But like in Ireland, apparently that's a thing. Once you make it to the top of wherever you're going and like you set up camp to chill out there or whatever, everyone just has drinks. That's
nice.
what my tour guide said. He was like, "Yeah, you set up camp somewhere and everyone just drinks. That's how we hike around here." And I was like,
It's
yeah.
perfect. I was made for
Yeah,
Ireland.
dude, I need to go back.
Yeah, I can
Kids going
feel.
to Ireland in like a week.
Oh gosh, I do want to brainstorm some ideas for About Nothing and kind of get you guys back out here and do some fun stuff About Nothing podcast.
Yeah,
I know it's a podcast about nothing, but
yeah, I mean, that's part of the fun.
Right. We'll get more nothing eventually.
Yeah, no, I have plenty
Shipment of nothing incoming.
Yeah. we have more. We have more or less coming in soon.
Yeah. High quality less for more.
Yeah, minimalism is just a ploy for big nothing, so they can sell more or less.
True.
Oh god.
Facts. Big true.
Well, thank you so much for listening, everyone, to this wonderful podcast, and I hope everyone is as excited as I am to have Ethan back. For this one and only episode. I do hope that you can, once you have some more time on your hands with your school stuff kind of chilling out, I hope that you can come back around and we can do some more fun stuff.
The people have to summon me again if they want me.
Okay, well, you heard it here, folks. If you want Ethan back and you want his charismatic charm on this podcast, you got
more
really
swear words, more ginger presence on this podcast.
More smarm.
More smarm.
Beer.
Get me more beer.
Next time, I'm going to bring like 3 beers in here just so I can keep, even though I'm not going to like drink all of them,
Yeah, you
just
just
keep cracking them open and act like I'm drinking.
I need to have a sound cue on the board.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
just going to cue.
No, don't tell them that because then they'll think that all my beers are sound cues.
I'm kidding.
They'll take all of my dedication and be like, oh, it's just a sound cue, all right?
Yeah.
Oh, man.
And then
Everything
it's
is
gonna be
AI these days, huh?
it's gonna be-
ChatGPT is going to crack my beers
It's
for
going to
me.
be a running gag. Everyone's going to be like, Ethan opened 16 beers on this podcast.
also, if you get a button, then I will abuse it. That's another thing.
The thing is, I
I've
have to keep.
suffered
You'll
alcohol
be like, hey,
poisoning.
Ethan, guess what?
I have to keep the volume really low, so like it's not super
It sounds
present.
like-
It sounds it's a little distant.
I have to have 2. One that's like quiet, one that's like loud, or like
Okay,
the volume. That way, like I can make it seem like I'm cracking one.
Okay, there
Or
you
no,
go.
if the button is quiet, then if I crack one of the mic, they know which one's real.
There you go. Yeah.
Yeah.
This is the deep lore of the Aftermath podcast.
Yeah, this is literally all we talk about. It's just
Yes.
how I can make this thing more difficult. Right?
Yes.
We're like, we're gonna do something. It's just me finding out what buttons I can push to.
I actually, like I said,
us.
because ever since we got this board and we moved into this space and we got this table and everything's all different, like you haven't been like a regular steady member of the show, and so like I haven't had the
incentive to push
desire.
more.
Well, no, the desire to like, or I haven't had like the push to actually put the sound effects on the board that we used to have.
Because I'm the only one who tears that shit up.
Oh yeah, because you used to use it regularly. So now that you haven't been around, I just haven't like gotten around to doing it. But the second you sat here and you immediately started pushing buttons and nothing happened, I was like, well shit, now I have to get
the show lost its whimsy. There's no more air horns. There's no more. Ethan's gone and so are
just
the air
not
horns.
the
It's
There's
just
no more
changed.
nyas. There's no more. Yeah,
Dude, we need the nya back,
know,
bro.
dude.
And the problem is, like, I don't even like intend on necessarily pushing it during the podcast. But whenever I sit down here, for some reason, the idea of having funny sound effects on, like, maybe it's just I have ADHD. I don't know. I'm not diagnosed. I don't care.
Who knows?
I sit down and put the headphones on. I'm like, wow, I can hear myself talk.
You know
And
what I
there's a
need to
button
do?
that makes noises.
How
like
much?
I have to do it.
How much is the cheapest Steam Stream Deck?
Yeah, no, I
What is
need to have my own little stream deck.
Yeah, what is the
of, like,
stream?
sound
Hold
effect.
on, give me 1 second. We were gonna end this show, but we're not done yet. You can't get rid of us that easy.
I love that. I love that video. Speaking of me cracking beers, there's that video of that guy who's like, well, he's in the back of a police car. He's like, well, they caught me doing the biggest wheelie this town's ever seen. And the cop's like, who are you talking to back there? And he's like, I'm on my phone. And the cop says, you have your phone back there? And because he's arrested, he's not supposed to have his phone. And then he says, yeah, you guys forgot to check my pockets. I got a beer too. And he pulls into frame of beer and cracks it open. Dude, it's so funny. The cop's
great.
like, who are you talking to back there? My phone. You have your phone? Yep. You forgot to check my pockets. Got a beer too.
Okay, so, here you go.
funny.
Look, we have the Stream Deck Mini for $60, and it has 6 keys.
6? That's plenty.
I know. Well,
Damn.
but the next one is the Stream Deck regular for $150, and that is 15 keys.
Yeah, that's too many. I don't know if they're
But
15
we could also go with the Stream Deck XL, which is 32 keys.
I would just have a
Yeah,
key for everything.
But the thing is, if I get a Stream Deck, you could actually you could have it set up right here next to you and actually push all the buttons you want.
You would hate me.
I would probably hate it, but I think it would also.
I mean, I would bring the whimsy back in force. I would make up for lost time.
I would have at least.
Man,
I would have
whimsy.
I would have two of those 6 buttons be lighting changes that no one can actually see. But it just happens in here for us. You can just you start queuing up lighting changes.
100%. I would push it back and forth, and the lights would just be like a
Yeah.
rainbow. You guys are trying to knock and distract, and it's just all of them would be ways for me to try and distract Dylan while he's talking.
Yeah.
like whenever I freaking throated the Michelob Ultra
Oh,
earlier.
God.
And just he'd be talking, and like it's like this one doesn't play for like the listeners, but only plays in Dylan's
Yeah.
headphone, and he's like, "Guys, the other day, and
People
like,
are gonna think I'm a schizophrenic.
you're gonna start thinking this guy." I'm like, "Dude, what do you mean? There's no noises happening?
I can
I'm,
see you pressing the button.
I'm not pushing any buttons, dude. What are you talking-
I also think it'd be funny to have one that has like a really long start delay where you push a button, nothing
And
happens.
then I forget that I pushed
like
it, and
2
12
minutes.
minutes later, like 12 minutes later, halfway through the podcast, there's just a or it's the Akira meme that I keep quoting, where it's like, "Leave me alone, Akira."
Oh my gosh.
100%.
I love it.
I need one with like a 12-minute delay. It's like just
Oh my
that's enough
gosh.
time that like I would forget that I pushed the button.
Right. That's great.
Oh man! And if you guys even saw me push the button, you guys would forget too. But if you didn't
100%.
see me, then it would just be like, I didn't even push a button. What do
What
you
are you
mean?
talking about?
Yeah,
I'm just over here just playing with the keys.
we are all gonna be schizophrenic.
I love that. Well,
Oh,
anyways, thank you so much for listening, everyone. We have a bunch of different platforms you can listen to us on, all the major podcasting platforms as per usual. If you want to leave us a comment, you can do it on Spotify and on YouTube. Be sure to subscribe on whatever platform that you engage in.
Like and comment, hit the bell.
If you can give us a 5-star rating, give us a thumbs up or whatever, share it with someone that you think would enjoy this crazy, hectic podcast. If you go into YouTube, you can type in /@Hindsight Studios or type it in the search bar and you can find us that way. You can also find all of Ethan's episodes of the About Nothing podcast
Yo,
in case you want to be involved there. Leave a comment on the most recent one, which I think is the Whiskey Cast.
I was just drinking.
And just go back on there. You don't even have to listen to the whole thing. Just go back on there and just say more ! Just start. I mean, just really start making him feel bad for not doing more episodes. Just be like, this show cured my depression. And just make him feel loved. On
I
all
need
his
more
episodes.
bad habits. I need to get into cigars.
But anyways, thank you so much for listening. And until next week,
See you.
bye bye.
But